Engage like Jesus, witness for God. Acts 1 verse 8. But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. Acts 1:8 serves as a foundational verse for understanding the mission and the purpose of the church. It captures the essence of Jesus' commission to his disciple and by extension to all who follow him. As Jesus prepared to ascend to heaven, he left his disciple with a clear mandate to receive the power of the Holy Spirit and to be witnesses for him in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. This verse marks the beginning of the church journey, empowering believers to spread the gospel message and make disciples of all nations. It highlights the transformative power of the Holy Spirit and the universal scope of God's redemptive plan. Through Acts 1 verse 8, we are reminded of our identity as ambassadors for Christ and the urgency of sharing His love and truth with the world. Let's break down Acts 1:8 and explore its deeper meaning. Receiving power. Jesus promised that his disciple will receive power from the Holy Spirit. This power is not merely physical or worldly, but a spiritual empowerment that equips believers to fulfill their mission. It's the power to live transformed lives, to boldly proclaim the gospel, and to overcome obstacles and challenges in their journey of faith. Being witnesses. The disciples are called to be witnesses for Jesus. A witness is someone who testifies what they have seen and experienced. In this context, it means that sharing the good news of Jesus Christ based on their personal encounters with Him. It's not just about preaching with words, but also living in a way that reflects the character and teaching of Jesus. Starting in Jerusalem. The mission begins in Jerusalem, the disciples' immediate surroundings. This represents our local communities, families, workplaces, and neighborhoods. We are called to be ambassadors for Christ, whether we are shining the light of His love and truth in our daily lives, and in all Judea and Samaria. The mission then extends to Judea and Samaria, the neighboring regions with different cultures and backgrounds. This signifies reaching out to those who may be different from us, crossing cultural, social, and geographical boundaries to share the gospel with all people, regardless of race, ethnicity, or status. To the ends of the earth. Finally, the mission reaches the ends of the earth, encompassing the entire world. This emphasizes the universal scope of the gospel message and the call to take it to every nation and people group. It's a reminder that no one is beyond the reach of God's love and grace. Acts 1:8 challenges believers to embrace their role as witness for Jesus Christ and to actively participate in the mission of the church. It calls us to step out in faith, relying on the power of the Holy Spirit to overcome obstacles and fulfill God's purpose for our lives. Just as the early disciples were empowered to spread the gospel to the ends of the earth, so too were we, called to reach every corner of the globe with the message of salvation. In a world filled with darkness and despair, Acts 1:8 offers hope and inspiration. It reminds us that we are part of something greater than ourselves, a global movement of God's love and redemption. As we go forth as witnesses for Christ, let us do so with boldness and humility, trusting in the promise that He is with us always to the very end of the age. Matthew 28 verse 20. May Acts 1:8 serve as a guiding light for the church, leading us to fulfill the Great Commission and make disciples of all nations for the glory of God. In Matthew 28 verse 18 to 20, and Jesus came and said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore, make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all the things I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. In our small group, let's explore ways to extend our impact beyond our meeting. How can be witnesses in our community? Engage like Jesus. Witness for God.